Hi co-chairs, welcome to the Microsoft Flow tutorial. So I'm going to show you how to get to the Microsoft Flows and how to update the lists within the Microsoft Flows. Every co-chair is now added or will be added as a owner of this Microsoft Flow that's associated with your council. Each of them are set up by me, so emails will still be auto-generated coming from my email address, but I can show you how to update them to make sure that the lists are accurate. And then as you get more comfortable with it, I can transfer the ownership over to you. So any of us can get to our Microsoft Flow within our Office 365 suite, and you hit this menu here up in the left-hand corner. And you'll see it'll drop down all of the lists of our apps that we have. If you don't see Power Automate in your list, just click all apps. It's on mine because I use it the most. So you click on Power Automate and it's going to bring up this screen once it loads. Pardon my internet connection. So you can set up other things and you can explore this on your own, but right now all you need to do is go to your My Flows right here in this left menu. Click on the My Flows and you'll see Shared with Me. Now obviously these are the flows that I own, but Shared with Me here, and it'll come up with the list, so you can see I have shared with all of you all these different council flows. So what will happen is you just come in if you need to update the list. So say you get a new member and you have to add them to this list, you click Edit and it pops up to here. So you can see this Microsoft Flow is titled When a New Channel Message is Added. So in this team, because this is where our channels are, the College Governance Councils, and the channel is Student Services Council. So anytime a message is posted within the teams, it will generate an email. And when you click this open, it shows you all of the members that it will go to. So what will happen is as people rotate off councils, you'll need to come in here and delete out their email address, and then you'll have to type in the email address. So you just type in, who you think it's going to be. So this one obviously goes by last name. So for me, you'd have to try Hiller, and then it pops up with, Kelly Hiller here, and you can add it right there. I don't recommend changing anything here. This is set up so the message will come in, and the importance of it. So if you set a priority, like it's really something that you want your council to look at, you can hit it as importance, and then the message body will come through. That's where you're seeing a lot of blank emails come through, is anytime membership is adjusted within the teams, it generates this auto email thinking that maybe someone was added and they missing something. So then once you go through, you just click Save. So right now I'm going to get rid of me, and so you'll see it just saves, and you have to give it a minute. So right up here it says saving. You give it a minute. You can test it if you need to, but since you're only adding people, you shouldn't need to test it. So one of the other things that you can see here, so right now I have Mike in here and myself. And I'll be eventually adding in all of the co-chairs, or if you decide that only one of you is going to handle the Microsoft Flow for now, you'll let me know and I will add you in here. So what this Microsoft Flow does, and I'm going to show you just as a test case. So if you go into our College Governance Council, so I have all the channels because I'm one of the CGC co-chairs, but one here, I'll use this because you can see I use this for a test. So if you want to add in your agenda or a Zoom link to the meeting or anything that you want to get to your teams quickly, you can do it here. So I'll do this for CWIs and things like that. So you hit New Conversation, and so I always recommend starting right here where this little Format button is, so you can add a subject in. So test again, and then here's how I post in multiple channels. You wouldn't do that. That's where I use that. You can set your importance here. So mark it as important, and then you can test, test, test. So in this case, you go ahead and hit this arrow, and it will auto-generate an email. So you'll see it'll post right here. It'll auto-generate, generate an email, and that will go to all of the members that you had listed in your Microsoft Flow. So hopefully this gave you a quick little lesson on how to use Microsoft Flow. I use a template when I want to set them up for other things, so I'm happy to share that if you want to utilize it in other teams that you are a part of. Thank you.